Hey guys, it's Mark here from Tough Trucks. Thanks for joining us on the YouTube channel. We've got a special truck here today. It's an F350 Lariat Tremor. Now the main difference between a 250 and a 350, people ask what's the difference. It's the GVM, so it can carry more load in the back or more payload. I think this is about 5,200 kilos and a normal 250 is 4,495. So it's probably got about 700 or 800 kilos more payload in it. But the only difference in the truck itself, the cab's the same, the engine, the operating system, is the rear leaf springs on these are different. I think it's got an extra leaf and it's got a different rear diff ratio on this truck as well. Now I just want to talk about a few of the Tremor options which this truck is. It's a Tremor package on a F350 Lariat. Now the Tremor has the 35-inch BFG Wrangler tyres on it from factory on 18-inch wheels. They're more of a 4x4 tyre, and it's also got the 2-inch factory lift in there as well. That's why they can put 35s on there. Normally they don't clear when you turn, but this has got the factory lift on there. So it gives it plenty of clearance at the front there. It's also got one of the main features on this Tremor package as well is the limited slip front diff and the rock crawl mode as well for four-wheel driving. So it's a way more capable four-wheel driving truck, this package, than a normal F250 or F350. It's also got the skinnier air dam on the front. The normal one goes down to about here. So it's got a better look on the front there as well. And it's also got these Raptor side steps on it that are modelled on the Raptors, obviously with the naming, and they've got a really aggressive looking step on them. Now this truck that we've got here, it hasn't been blacked out or anything. It's got the body colour skull caps on the mirrors, and it's also got the body coloured door handles, but from the factory it hasn't got the black package, it's got the chrome package. But we can do anything at Tough Trucks. We can black out these side vents, which a lot of people do. We can black out your grille here and black out your front chrome bumpers and rear chrome bumpers as well, if you want that different look on your truck. We've already got the tow hooks blacked out there. We'll just move around to the back here and have a look at a couple of features in the back here with this truck. You can see it's got the Tremor badging there, so people know it's got the top off-road package on it. It's also got a 350's got a higher toe cap, a 3-inch tow bar on there. So if you decide to try and get say a 6-ton rating of towing, which they are rated for in the US, and you want to get it certified by an engineer here and you get the e-braking and all that sort of stuff, you know that it's got the high capacity tow bar on there that will be able to be certified quite easy. It's got the heavy duty tow pack on the back. We've also got, it comes with a 12-pin tow pack as well. Currently this truck's got the US one on it still, but we will be changing that over when the truck gets converted, obviously, to a 12-pin plug on the back. You'll see here it's got the soft opening tailgate on there as part of the Lariat Ultimate package. This truck's got the Lariat Ultimate package. It's a few other features as well as the soft opening tailgate on there. Also, it's very light as well to close. Because it's got that soft opening, it's light to close. And these F series trucks have an aluminium body, so it's not a heavy tailgate as well. A lot of our trucks we spec a drop down step there to help a few of the shorter people or the older people like myself get up there. It's quite easy with this step, and it packs away easily as well. You would have seen it on some of our other videos. It's easy to pack away. You get out the way, makes it getting in easier as well. Most of our trucks at Tough Trucks have a spray-in bed liner. This one hasn't, because the customer's getting this tub's coming off and it's getting an overland package on here, so there's no use wasting the money getting a factory spray-in liner when it's only going to come off. In the back here, I'll just show you though, It comes with some forward hooks that go in there. They slip in and lock so people don't pinch them. Then you can tie your dirt bikes down or your other equipment in the back that you want to put in there. It's also got the LED box lighting in the back there. So if you come out at night time, you can just push those, or I think they come on with the keys as well, if you set it up like that, and then you got your lighting in your tub. Makes it quite easy to see. And as well, because it is that aluminium, like I said before, it's quite easy to shut. The kids will be able to shut these quite easily. We can also black out the rear as well, or not black it out, body colour the rear, and like we body colour the front bumpers, and you've got your tow sensors in the back as well. This truck's got the 360 cameras around it as well, so it gives the impression on the big screen in there that where you are, and it's very easy to back for a big truck and park. Okay, the first thing you'll notice in the interior of this F350 Lariat Tremor and the 22 models is the bigger screen. The Fords have been crying out for it for a long time. I think Ram put the pressure on when they got the bigger screen. Now the 22 model's got the 12-inch screen instead of the 8-inch screen. As you can see here, you've got all the different settings in here. You've got Apple CarPlay, so it's hooked to my iPhone at the moment. So everything on my phone or your phone will come through here with the Apple CarPlay, including phone numbers, messages, all your music as well. You can either do it through Bluetooth or through a lead as well. And then you've got in here all sorts of factory settings that you can change and modify and set up for your own custom requirements there. You can change the door lock code and all that sort of stuff. While I'm talking about that, people quite often ask what a door code is on the side of the door here. If you go for bushwalking or go for a surf or something like that, you can leave your car keys in a Ford that's got a little hidey hole under here. You can hide your keys in there. I guess it's not a hidey hole anymore, now it's on our YouTube channel, but you can hide your keys in there and lock the door and come back and just put your combination in the side and it'll open the car for you. Make sure you remember that combination or change it to your own custom PIN code when you buy the car, which you can do in here. It's quite easy to do. You can do all sorts of other custom type of setups in here for your display and your settings and your lighting and all sorts of things that you would expect. Up here, most of our Tough Trucks builds have got these upfitter switches. You can put your, they've got a relay box in the front, so you just wire straight to that relay box, like auxiliary switch number 6. I might want to have my high beams on there, my spotlights, my light force lights, so I'll wire them through a Tough Trucks high beam module and through this, so when that switches on, I'll put it on high beams, my lights come on. I might have number 5 for a compressor and all these different ones for a fused relayed auxiliary that I can turn on through the truckie. Some people, I've seen them, they put their air horns on. If you've got air horns, you'll give them a blast through those so they're not on your normal horn down there. It's also got a reconfigured HVAC system here in the control here. It's very user friendly for the dual zone air conditioning, and you've got all these settings through here. Because this truck's got the Lariat Ultimate package, it's got a phone charger in here, the pad charger, USB and USB-C charging in here, and it's also got this USB and USB-C under here in our big center console. And I was saying earlier when we did a Chevy YouTube video that we've got the Dometic fridges that fit straight in this console in here. They hold about 10 to 12 cans. We've got them on our website, www.toughtrucks.com.au, and they slip straight in here. They plug straight into the USB to charge, to keep them running, or the cigarette lighter, one or the other there. I think it is a cig lighter, and all you do is drill a hole in there. They're very easy to fit, or we can fit them for you at Tough Trucks. That's the Dometic console fridges. As well here, what you've got here from the factory is a trailer brake setting, trailer brake controller, so you don't have to get a Tow Pro or any of these other things that are going to cost you more. These F trucks have them standard from the factory with these tow packs, and this has even got the Ford trailer backup system People ask what that knob's for. It's for people that can't really back. Now, you know, we laugh at the mates sometimes that can't back a trailer, but, you know, not all of us can back a trailer. I'm lucky I was taught from a young age to back a trailer, but this makes it really user-friendly to back. You put some tabs, as per the Ford setup guide, on your trailer, different markers at different points, and it makes it almost impossible to jackknife or stuff up backing that trailer, so you get to the boat ramp and you won't look like a goose backing the boat in. And yeah, it's a great system that Ford have got there. These are our four-wheel drive selectors here. It's easy to put it into 4 low or 4 high. You just go to neutral, pull that out, go to 4 low, push it back in. It does the selection. You go back to drive and it says it's in 4 low there. Then we go back to neutral, pull it out again, go to 2 high, and it makes that shift back into 2 high. Very easy if you get a bit of slippage on the outside, like you might be on some wet mud or whatever, and you can feel the rear wheel slipping, and you just need to slip it into 4-wheel drive. It does it quite easily. And then it's got your rock crawl selectors and all that sort of stuff as well. On the screen here, I'm not sure if there's that much more to go through there. You've got all your audio settings here. It's got a top sound system that I don't talk about that much. In here, I think it's a Bang & Olufsen system this one's got. So as you would expect, it pumps out a great sound, especially when you've got the Apple CarPlay in and a nice clear USB sound through there as well. This truck comes with adaptive cruise, so you set the cruise control and then you can set the gap in between the cars in front, whether you want a close gap or a longer gap there, and it'll just keep it that nice safe distance from the car in front. You could have the feet off the pedals, and with the lane control, I think in the future it will be virtually self-drive, these cars, that you cannot worry about too much. It's not that far away. This one hasn't got a sunroof, but because it's, like I said earlier, it's going to be a canopy build, and they're going to have a platform on the top, so there's no use having a sunroof, but it does come with the big moonroofs that the Fords are famous for, the full biggest in its class moonroof, that you can option as well. Something I don't talk about a lot is the glove boxes here on these trucks. Performax, it's our conversion partner, do a great job, and when they do the left to right conversion, you're going to get both glove boxes, unlike a couple of other converters where you lose one. You're going to get that top one, which is really handy when we put a Selfie repeater in there to get a better signal on your phone. We just slip it in there, so it's easy to get to configure your phone, and we just slide it in the bottom there. Also in this truck, we got your foot brake down there, your normal foot brake, your Ford foot brake there with the release. Most people are used to a handbrake, but in these trucks you get a foot brake. One thing I don't talk about a lot, because I guess I take it for granted that these Super Duties have got such a great engine. They're a V8 turbo diesel, 6.7 litre Super Duty engine, a Ford engine. They're best in its class by a mile. They've got 30% more torque than Ram and Chevy, and it's just known in the US how strong these Super Duties are. They'll tow anything. They've got that much torque. They don't use much fuel. Even with a big van or a boat on the back, I think they'll use about 18 to 20, which is way better than a Toyota Land Cruiser or anything like that for towing. And you've got the power to pass a road train as well. If anyone wants to feel that power, just come into Tough Trucks and test drive one of these babies, and you'll be thrown back in your seat by these Super Duty engines. Thanks for joining us, guys, on the YouTube channel to check out this F350 Lariat Tremor Edition by Tough Trucks. As you can see, it's a great towing vehicle, 4x4, or whatever you want to use these for. If you want any more information on these trucks, give our showroom a call, or get on our website at www.toughtrucks.com.au, and our guys will be happy to help you with anything. Also guys, we've got a big range of accessories for these F trucks, Chevys, Rams, and all the American trucks. We've got containers coming in every month now with all these items up here on our board here. We're agents for all of these items. Lightforce, it's an Australian brand, but worn winches have been hard to get. We've got plenty of those. Fox BDS, we've got that many lift kits in our warehouse. It's not funny now for all your trucks, and they're going out weekly. They're flying off the shelves. Amp Research power side steps, Bushwhacker flares, like I said, the BDS suspension, BDS Fox are the shockers, BDS are the lift kits, undercover truck bed covers, the roll and locks as well, which are very sturdy and weatherproof, that go on the back and keep all your stuff safe. And then Gen Y hitches that have really gained popularity over the last couple of years. They're a great tow hitch, and coupled up with your F truck, they're an awesome fit together to help tow your van or your boat with safety and reliability. Thanks for joining us again, guys, and we'll see you next time with the next truck.